Hello everyone, day 49, yeah, day 49 of having this long discussion. Thank you for those people that have been with us from day one and until we get to this day 49. And what is it that we have been talking about? Or what we have been saying is the fact that some people had paid Rosie Consult and they were asking for, justice because they paid, they didn't get refund, neither did they get, an avenue for them to even have conversation with Rosie Consult because they were blocked. So pretty much today we'll be looking into some further people that made payment to Rosie Consult. And today being day 49. So it's just surprising and amazing that 49 days we have been on this platform calling on people that have one dealings or the other with Rosie Consult, but we didn't see anyone that have a successful story. So everyone had one bad experience or the other from Rosie Consult. So day 49, and I, I don't know. But the good thing is the fact that people are already getting, some people already mentioned that they got refund from their bank. Thank you very much, Tina. So some people mentioned they got refund from their bank after investigation had been done. So if people getting refund based off investigation that was completed, so make it make sense that whatever Rosie is saying today in 2026, it doesn't still count. So, and I'm happy to hear that. Thank you very much, Tina. I'm happy to hear that people are already getting refunds. So it's just a matter of people not, going through the right channel. And somebody just posted today that he got his refund and also even got like maybe about 120 pounds or something extra on the refund. Hi, Bree. So even got maybe $120 of pounds on the refund, maybe probably just to support the fact that he went through a lot. So and that is the good thing for us, right? It's very good when you are working on something and you are seeing result. You are seeing result. So for people that have paid or made payment and you are looking forward to, you know, canceling the services that have been promised and you are not interested anymore, you can actually get your refund. But then on this platform, we don't advertise the fact that people can get refund. We are just more concerned about the activities and the services that was promised. So Rosie is always promising people permanent resident, promising people, work visa, etc. like that. All those things we know that it doesn't come easy in Australia or New Zealand. So make it make sense, right? So make it make sense. So and that is why we are here. Day 49, guys. 49 days and we've not gotten one person. Somebody came yesterday. There are two people we are expecting on this platform today. One of them paid in June this year and said that there had not been, any communication from Rosie Consult since she paid. Hi, Bell. Another one paid 2023 or 2022 or so. The guy that came yesterday, he said he paid 10,000 plus, 10,000 plus Australian dollars. We've not been able to confirm, but then we'll be calling the guy today. The guy will come to share his experience. He has been deported from, I think, Qatar back to Ghana currently, but he paid the money while he was in Qatar, and it's really, it's really amazing and somehow stressful for us to see that somebody paid almost 10,000 Australian dollars when we do the confirmation. Because currently That has not been confirmed, but the guy was so sure that he has his evidence, and he paid Rosie back in 2022-3, and the promise was permanent resident. He also said he paid through Stripe links. So if you have paid through Stripe link, you can actually get your refund, because we have success story of people who have gotten refund currently. So that should tell us that whatever we do on this platform, we are not, we are not just wasting our time. And even if it is anyone, there shouldn't be room for people to, prey on people that are vulnerable, people that do not have information. So I guess the the only key thing that Rosie does was to prey on people's, lack of information, how to apply for New Zealand visa. So if people are saying how to apply for New Zealand visa, so I'm not a licensed immigration advisor. I cannot tell you about anything around visa. You can just go to immigration.govt.nz and go and apply for visa there. So that is how you can apply. Go and read immigration.govt.nz. You will read what kind of visa. There are different stages of visa, different type of visa. Hi, Omalicha. Good evening from this side of the world. It's good to be here again today. We are going to spend very few minutes here, 2 hours, around 2 hours, and then we'll be off this live stream. But then we just want people to be aware that people have been getting their refunds already, but these are people that are able to, fight that, go for chargeback, send mail to Stripe, send mail to their bank, and then give evidences based on what happened. They made payment for services, the services wasn't rendered, and it's beginning to be taken forever. All those are some of the things. So you must be able to put in things genuinely. Hi, uh, hello, it's Benjamin. So you must be able to do things genuinely. So pretty much, I don't know if we are able to get these people up today. Let's let's just get people up. I think it's Elohim or Elim. I saw his message just now. I'm sure maybe probably will be willing to come up today. Elim. So once he's up, which will tell us what transpired between him and Rosie, how he paid 10,000 plus Australian dollars for permanent resident as a cleaner, because he mentioned that he is a cleaner. So how does a cleaner pay that huge amount of money? And the what he was looking for was just permanent resident. So pretty much, if you have if you have anyone who have dealt with Rosie at Consult, please let them come share their story. And we are also using that opportunity to sensitize people that you should not just go into people's DM and be asking for visa. I know how many DMs I get a day, and every time I open it, it's all about how do I apply for visa? Can I come in with visitor visa and convert it to work visa? So some people do not want to do their due diligence, and which is why we find ourselves in this, cycle of issues here and there. So today we'll be expecting this guy. Let me just drop him a message and see if he's going to be available at our time, because the time is a bit, yeah, the time is a bit funny, yeah. So I don't know if he's gonna be high fearless. So we just we won't do late night anything. And for people that were, I don't know if Rosie streamed yesterday. If you were there, please feel free to come up and then let's know if there's anything we need to debunk today. Hi, fearless.
What are you doing, Bonky? Leave Rosie alone.
Did she stream?
Leave I well, I went to bed late now. Rosie is not my problem. Rosie's
anymore.
a liar and a manipulator, so I don't want to deal with her anymore.
You, you two, you don't want to do with Rosie anymore.
No, 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 not like, the campaign. What I'm saying is that I don't want to
Okay.
hear any of her BS anymore. She's a manipulator. After what she did to poor cat, I'm just over it.
Mm. Hi,
That's that.
Smalls.
After what she did to poor
Hey,
cat.
and I read that good news. It's so nice to see the refunds coming in
Yeah, yeah. Very, very amazing that at least it's
And
not that we
it's coming from everywhere.
yes.
everywhere. It's coming bank, Stripe. Everybody is refunding. Rosie is going down.
Rosie is going to jail. In a very first voice.
fake,
Rosie,
fake,
you are going
fake,
to jail.
fake visa promises.
Where is
Uh,
Eric? Where is Eric? Hey.
and the good side is that they keep on saying that they did their investigation before this refund was,
Before the refund.
so
Ah, man.
if they have done investigation and then refund is then coming in after, that's it says it tells a lot.
It means that Rosie Consult is a scam.
Abi,
And do you observe that she doesn't tell people on her live that she's done refund?
She's not the one doing the refund now.
uh, I don't think she's but
Because they
what
would
I
have contacted her now. Maybe they blocked her. They might have blocked
they
her
so
account or
that's what they
something.
will do. So they will block her account. Maybe they'll be removing the body when they refund people
They will
from the
flag her
account.
as a scammer
Uh,
that she is.
We move.
as in,
The refund they ginger me.
yeah, yeah,
Man, we
yeah.
need more refund, more refunds. In fact,
They just need to
maybe
people just need
maybe
to
we'll
keep
change our
reporting.
live stream to refunds.
People just need to keep reporting those, uh,
Yeah, I think it's just about people that are willing. Imagine that lady from Cameroon. It's not people that have strength that will be fighting for refund.
Hmm.
That Cameroon lady was saying that she left it for God. Now 5,000 for Australian dollars she paid though, and
she
she's
live for God now.
and she's leaving it for God. She doesn't want anything that will tarnish
Who do you want
mental
her to live
health.
with? Who do you want her to live with?
Ah, and you know, that's how a lot of people will be living it for God. That okay, we put somebody was saying, yeah, I which person? Okay, I think it was this guy that Peter K was saying that he doesn't even know how to collect the money back or something. He's just and he just left Rosie, and Rosie didn't apply for any visa according to him.
Leave it for God. Don't
Him said,
worry
Yeah, you know when they
yourself.
just cut communication. Oh, thanks, Phyllis. Once they just cut
Leave it for
communication,
God.
you know now they cannot reach her. No way
"Thank
to
you."
go to Australia. They will just give up.
Eh,
Yeah, that's why most of them gave up. Most of the people getting refund now. Do you think without this campaign they would have gone for a refund?
yeah,
They
it will be
wouldn't.
tiring, and you know, this fight you cannot fight it individually.
Not just that, most of them are outside Australia, New Zealand. How they what would they say? Who would believe them? 15 minutes till October.
I think some of them didn't even know of these possibilities as well.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. They
They
just
didn't know.
using that the money don't go.
They didn't know they can dispute it. They can ask for chargeback and then give their evidences. They don't. They don't know. They don't know.
Ah, Rosie, man, you should be announcing on your live that people are getting their refunds back for services you failed to deliver
Yeah.
or
She
scam
won't.
services that
She won't
you
do that one now. She won't
She
do
won't do
that.
that one, no.
you
Let's see what
advertise.
she will say about this refund. If she's going to make up that we are making it up. We have evidences.
She won't say all these ones. The guy in Dubai too got refund now. I thought they've closed that case now for the one in Dubai.
How is
That guy
Ola
in
Bari go? How is Ola Bari going?
his own. He's not yet. His own refund. He's still going. I think he's still within the buffer of 45 days or something.
The guy in Dubai got his full refund.
Yes. And it was after investigation. They've closed the case now. Not that it
Yeah.
was a something, right?
They gave him his full refund, someone that paid since last year.
I imagine.
So for an institution to pay full refund, that means they've
After
investigated Rosie.
investigation, I like that word.
That means they've investigated. There's no way they will do a refund. There's no way without having, because Rosie would have contested. She contests payments now.
She
Uh,
contested and lost.
that's how she lost. They will
Because
lose the
nothing she
case.
provides. I think what she does is that she provides her business registration as
She say I'm
evidence.
registered.
I'm registered.
Anyone can be registered.
But she
Anyone.
forgets that anyone can be registered.
Anyone can be registered.
And the fact that that collective email self still gave them some insight to these shady deals now. Say no be from one person. So just be sending collective stuff now. Procat, the friend of Rosie.
Rosie's friend.
I beg go.
Procat needs to be investigated.
Yes, what is Procat's own in this business, in Rosie's business? As in, see, when did she employ you?
I told her I'm not your
She,
employer, madam.
she was representing. Boka, she said she didn't ask you to do it. You said you wanted to do it.
You know what? She's a crazy person.
Rosie said she didn't ask you. You said you wanted to do it. Was it not Rosie that sent you a message in your DM?
Yes.
Oh, madam, Rosie don't mad.
Crazy. Someone can make somebody go naturally crazy without even touching you.
As in, you say you go feel say you dey support am before you know. Let Tina knows her very well now.
Oh yeah, Tina, we got all the evidence. So the banks are giving back all the monies to those affected. It was so exciting.
How is that possible? Money that have been received over how many years?
It's very possible.
Yeah, it's possible.
Where would they get money from to give back?
That is what I don't know. Is it that they maybe probably get it back from Rosie Consult, or maybe they pay from their own insurance or something?
If they have alerted the banks of what she's been doing, the banks can then get a court order to freeze her accounts and any payment she's made online, and then they have the right to then reverse all that and pay the people back. So it's got to go through a certain thing. She's not the one doing it. I mean, they probably have frozen her accounts, but it's got to go through different legal proceedings for them to pay the people back.
But the good thing is we are seeing people getting, their payments back. It's really a testimony that is, amazing. And not just one, not two, not three, not four. People have been getting back their payment.
But how now? Is the money now from her account? They take it out from her account?
Well, once the ABF, the Australian Federal Police, know that she's operating illegally, they will freeze and seize any bank accounts or any payment thing she has going. And then the court can then order that the seized money, the money in her bank account that she can't touch anymore, has to be distributed back to the identified victims. Well, that's what I've been reading up about it. So I'm not a lawyer or anything like that, but I've just been reading up about it, and that's what it's saying. So, if people are starting to get their money back, then she'd been busted, and she's going to face the full extent of the law for what she's done.
I think why she's been getting away, Tina, I suspect because the law they always triage cases, so I suspect it's not been flagged as emergency, so she's just been flying under the radar all this while.
Yeah, that's a huge possibility, but it kind of depends on how many people have contacted the authorities and what evidence you had too. Once they receive a certain amount of evidence that your money's being transferred, and not just one or two, but quite a few, who knows how long they've been working on it in the background? We don't know.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's good that people are getting their money back.
Do you want to come up?
We can. Why don't you come up? Let's hear your story. We're listening to how people got scammed by Rosie.
Let's take a look at how to win for the next
So we have all the evidence. She said I should quit my job before she can start the processing with me. And just imagine you don't have the job in hand and you want somebody else to quit their job.
I also just on GP chat, it's telling me that if a scammer's bank account hasn't, if her account hasn't been seized yet and they haven't stopped her account, she could be just transferring the money back to people that she scammed because she's panicking. She knows that she's done wrong, thinking it may help.
Okay. Yeah, I wish she was doing that. At least lots of people would have gotten their monies back without having to go through all the hassles, but she's still very stubborn. So most of the people that contacted us, they disputed, and Rosie is sending documents trying to defend the scam. To contact her, if you send a sticker to my WhatsApp number, you can send a flower to me. What's that?
That's the one that says that, okay, you can send a flower emoji or something to me so that your message will come up.
It's really professional business like, isn't it?
Yeah.
Send me a sticker to my WhatsApp and I'll get back to you.
How can you need to go to WhatsApp to get attention of somebody you paid money for services?
Exactly. I'm just really happy that people are starting to get their money back.
Yeah.
They've been getting money back. We just got another one today again. People are getting their fund back. But banks, the banks will have to do their investigation. So imagine if all these people that are getting their money back, banks did their investigation and they still have to give them back their money. So it means there is something very shady about our dealings.
Exactly. Yeah. If she's not paying people back herself, trying to think it's going to help when she's finally charged for these crimes, then the banks been notified by the ADF and they have seized her accounts. And they've been given a court order to start paying victims back. I guess they would start paying the first ones, the ones that were there first, and just go in the line of whoever was there first and pay them. I don't know how they do it. But whatever way, Rosie has probably got a bank account seized.
And we need to do a celebration at some point when she's arrested.
Ah, definitely. There'd be a lot of people happy to see that, I can tell you. You'd be amazed how many people here in Australia would be happy to see her arrested.
Yeah.
What are people in Australia doing though? As in, and they left her for all these, for all these long? Because, yeah.
What you're saying? The people in Australia,
Yeah,
they
like people like you, a lot of people in Australia, you say they will be happy, right? So what are they doing? Are they really going to police and
well, a lot of people. Oh, look, seriously, here in Australia, there's no point going to the police. You have to actually put in a report to the Australian Border Force or the Federal Police. Once you put those reports into those, hope, if you've got evidence, it helps. But if you report her and then she keeps getting reported, and I know a lot of Australians have reported her. I know they have. I'm one of them too. I've reported her. I guess, they've got to look into it. But then once you guys started giving evidence and things like that, then they had to act on it. And she's kind of left herself wide open with all her... I noticed that I saw her TikTok. I looked at it a few days ago. I noticed she's removed a lot of videos. And she's kind of put herself right in the middle of all this because she's advertised herself as a visa consultant in many of her posts. So that was already there. So if they've been investigating her, they would have seen everything. They would have been watching her lives and all the lies she told.
Yeah. And I think she doesn't realize that we all have all the recording, so she cannot run away from it, really.
Oh well. I believe in karma, so what you give out, you'll get back.
Yeah. How's your health, Tina? How are you feeling? All good?
Yeah, no, I'm fine, thank you. Share the team.
Yeah, all our African team, they all left her.
only God knows where Eric is now?
Getting married, probably, right?
On the 20th, he has gotten married now.
Oh, okay.
They invite us.
That's sad. I thought we were friends.
Where's our ABN again? Where do I see ABN?
Australian business number?
Yeah, I'm just looking for where to see it.
You can check that latest, those 2 scam documents that we received. And
Yeah.
new modus operandi.
Yeah, I'm just looking at border force, just filling something there and then trying to see if...
Tina, have you ever gone to get a service and they are giving you non-disclosure agreement? for you to sign?
I don't think so. Not that I can
Yeah,
remember.
it was my first time hearing of that Rosie was actually giving victims, potential victims, an NDA to sign.
Sorry to mention this. She tried to make me do that. The day she was saying all of those things to me, she feels unsafe sharing those things with me. That I will want you to put in writing that you will not share, blah blah blah. I told her I should sign that I want to help you. I don't understand. You came to me because you felt I'm speaking something that you like, and then you want me to sign that I will help you. How does it work? Are you thinking straight? She said, no, no, she just feels. I told her, sorry, I won't do that. She said, it's okay if you don't want to do that. It's okay. It's okay. God have mercy.
She thought you are part of all these people that she, as in, it doesn't still make sense. She doesn't know what she's doing. She just, what is non-disclosure agreement for you speaking with people on WhatsApp? Even if you sign that, not what we should do with it? We
That's
should
the
take you
point.
to to
But
the
then
court or what?
it's stupid to think you want me to help you and then you want me to sign that I will help you, or how? I don't get it.
Because she thinks with African people, because you're on the other side of the world, you won't understand, or even if you're here, you won't understand our law and our guidelines and things. She thinks like that, so she tries to fool everyone.
No, it doesn't work. No, it's not all Africans that are dumb now.
Well, I'm not saying any African dumb. I'm just saying that's
No,
how
I
she would
understand
think.
what you're saying. To her, Africans are dumb, right? She can easily
Well,
fool them. Yeah,
that's
that's what
how
she's
she
saying.
thinks. Yeah, that's how she thinks. That's why she's taken advantage of people and taken their money. But she can't. She hasn't got the right to tell you you can't talk about anything to anyone. I mean, getting a visa through the proper channels, you have an IMI account anyway, and you have your visa agent, and all your information's there for the visa agent to see and you to see, and you can discuss that with anyone.
Exactly. Freedom of speech.
HB Cam, do you want to come up? You just put in messages in the chat.
Yeah, looks like he has a lot to say, but he got confused and say which kind parole be that. Man, the thing they tire everybody. Rosie parole. Eh, only Rosie knows what's going on in her head and how she wants to manufacture all those amount of jobs.
Our dedicated team of professionals is here to guide you every step of the way to Australia or New Zealand. And the expert on their website is still Jenny. Works closely with clients to prepare CVs, cover letters, and career plans to international standards. Theodora, dedicated to helping clients identify and achieve their career goals throughout every stage of their journey. Bernard, the brother of Eric, brings expertise in immigration pathways and documentation,
You know,
providing
Bams, if that website is edited, yeah, it will show that Eric or Kay is still working for her.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's something to watch out for. If any details are updated or changed on that web page.
See, Kiana, a dedicated team member supporting clients with their application and migration needs. What is migration needs?
Something she'd made up herself, I think,
Ah,
just to make it sound professional. I don't know. She thinks everyone's a fool.
what does migration needs means? Because I
Yeah,
don't.
yeah. If you need a cleaning job, if you need nursing, a direct permanent resident, those type of needs.
Wow. And Glendale, one of the backbones of Rosie Consult, offering professional level support across applications and management. What kind of applications? All these are just somehow.
Who HB Khan saying she is so smart. She gets sense. Well, she can't be too smart.
Yeah, she's.
She
I really
she
don't know how she's been getting away all these years.
she lies. If you watch her live, you'll pick up on about 20 lies. She contradicts what she says all the time. You've just got to tune into what she's saying. She just fabricates things and not smart at all, I don't think. Maybe she thinks she's scamming people. We all believe her. Oh, I get what you're saying. Yep. Yeah, that's because she thinks everyone's a fool. And Africans would not know the Australian legal rights and things like that. That's what she would think. Just manipulative. I can't even say it. Yeah, that's true. She manipulates everyone. I'm just glad people are starting to get their money back.
I wish she could admit on her live that people are getting their money back.
Doesn't she say when she takes your money, when she takes people's money, there's no refunds?
Right? She said there's no refund.
Well, this has just proven that her guilt. What's happening now?
Because a real licensed immigration advisor, they wouldn't even take the job if they know that it's not going to end well.
And I think the last video I saw of hers on her profile says this is my registered business number, or this is my registered number, which anyone can have. So she's making up, yeah, I've got a registered business. I have an ABN number too, but I don't have no business at the moment. Anyone can get one of those here. She
And
must think.
they are quite fast to register those businesses. You just fill up an online form and
Yep, and you've got it within like 20, 30 minutes. You can have it even sooner than that. So yeah,
because
they're really
the government
easy.
actually wants you to do business because business runs the economy.
Yeah.
So yeah, if only she did the right thing, Australia government would have been happy. But she's not doing the right thing.
Yeah, it's just I, it it makes me angry to think that what she's done to people, to take advantage of vulnerable people.
Yeah, it must be very painful as an Aussie, you know.
Well, I don't claim her as an Aussie. She's Italian, really. So, not that I've got anything. I shouldn't have said that. I love all people. Australia was built on migrants coming here. Okay, and God, my family tree goes way back to the King of Spain, King of Ferdinand of Spain, back in 1100 and something. So I've got a royal bloodline. So I'm an immigrant
Do you
too.
think, Tina? Do you think she came in as a refugee? I think some Italians came as a refugee, right?
Yeah, they did.
Back in the day.
Back in I think it was after post-war. A lot of Greeks and Italians and Polish and a lot of Europeans come over to Australia, and they assimilated into Australia, and they helped build this country.
Because I don't think if she was if she grew up in, had her early years in Aussie, I don't think she'll be this crafty,
Well,
this
she's just a,
scamish.
I don't know. She's just one of those people that's scheming things all the time. You know, you've only got to have a look at her different businesses she's had closed down. She makes up businesses to scam people. And when the taxation look at that, and the federal police and all look at how she changes her name around all the time, and how many businesses she's had and closed, I mean, they're not stupid. They will check into everything she's been doing. I hope she's listening. I really do. Hope she's watching this.
Yeah, I think authorities need to also look into that her trip to Ghana. I think that trip, she must have done that to go facilitate something.
I'm sure that I don't know. I don't know much about the authorities, what they do, but I'm sure they have to investigate everything. If she's taken any overseas trips or anything like that, there'd be money involved, so they'd have to look at that money to see whether it's money she's used from scamming people, and whether she's brought back money from Ghana, and if she's money laundering. There's so much to it.
Yeah, I'm sure she brought back. So we need to look at her declaration form that she filled coming back, yeah, into the country.
You see, that's the thing. I bet she wouldn't be paying tax on all the money she was getting.
Exactly.
So once they find out how much money she got through and she didn't pay tax on it, she'll be having to pay that as well.
Yeah.
And it's a business, you've got to pay GST tax as well.
You played well despite a tricky tactic from your opponent. This is a good one to go over together.
I think we're expecting somebody today to come share his story. He has not come in. Welcome, Kachi.
I greet you, brotherly.
Hello.
Well done.
Yeah. We're still on Rosie's matter.
My brother.
Our joblessness. Our jobless work.
Rosie. Rosie. that lady is well. Rosie of Australia.
Rosie go don tire. Say, where all these people come up from?
Vinci. Who is this Vinci again? Oh, there is Vinci. Hello, Vinci. Vinci has
I think Vinci has said something before, right?
yeah.
I think he didn't pay. Or is it the one that blocked Rosie? Yeah. We had one person that was the first to block Rosie. That was a new world record.
Who is that?
I think it's Vinci. Okay, he said he can come up.
Can't come up now.
Yeah, there was someone that blocked. Immediately he heard what Rosie was trying to sell. He could read through her bullshit, and he just blocked her.
I think Kachi. What's happening with Kachi again? Can I remember? I'm still waiting for this person that said he will be coming
Kachi
today.
is in NZ, right? Kachi?
No. I'm in England.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Instead of people that want to move to New Zealand.
Yeah, after next month now. After next month, if they take it to 10 or 15 years, we are moving ASAP.
Let's see.
You know,
Either New Zealand or Australia, the two countries are very hot now.
I'm telling you.
I think after election, everything will calm down a bit. Even in Australia, if there's a change of government, these guys, they always make noise that they don't want migrants. After some time, the gap, the skill shortage would show itself, and everyone will start scrambling for expertise.
Australia that is too big, that can even take more than 50 million migrants without even feeling it. Yeah.
Honestly, it's a very large continent. Like the northern part, there's nobody there.
But you got to remember, Australia has most of Australia is on the coastline where people live. There's not much in the middle of Australia at all. So yeah, it's a big country, but people live on the coastline. And just to touch, I don't like getting political, although I am just starting to get into politics. We're not against migrants coming here at all. Never have been. We're just against mass migration at the moment. And that's simply because it's the housing, the healthcare, it's put a big strain on that. It's not migrants' fault. It's the government's fault how they're dealing with things. So I don't want anyone to ever think that Australia don't welcome migrants here. We do.
That's cool. You tell the government to give us visa. We want to come to Australia to live and work.
Well, the next election, we're going to see what's going to happen. Like, if we get new government in, the visas are going to stop for a while, I think.
Yeah, if Pauline Hanson she
Look,
comes in.
don't get me wrong, I like Pauline Hanson. I like a lot of her views on things. But I've got my own views on things too, and it's just a matter of getting my views across now, because just getting into politics, I'm just starting there, so...
Yeah, I think what she's saying makes sense though. This whole like the skills that are needed, like you know, all those Uber driving, nail technician, even the categorization as of all those as skilled, you know, occupations. Yeah, it was just a bit some things to think about there. Well, it's the same over here in NZ with buildings, so it's quite tough to where people are infrastructure is not developing as fast as we have a deficit, and I think that deficit would take lots of years to overcome. So I don't really know much about Australian infrastructure, but I guess they will be behind as
It's
well.
pretty much the same. It's like, because our Prime Minister has just let more migrants in than, you know, that we've capped at, he's let so many more in that there's just not enough homes. There's not enough houses to house these people. Aussies should come first. I've got to say that. We should come first to get a home and everything. But the healthcare, it's put a strain on that healthcare as well. It's put a strain on everything. It's not because the migrants have come here, it's because double, triple the amount that usually come here have come here and flooded, and it's like,
Some impressive tactics.
you know, there's ways around it. There is ways around it to help with the housing of people and detention centres, emptying those out of hardened criminals, deport those.
So
And
when you say the Prime Minister allowed massive, did he give a directive to the immigration, or was there a set policy that they bypassed, or how
I don't
did
know.
that happen?
I have to be honest, I don't know how it works. All I know is that he's bringing people in, the sort of people that will vote for him. That's how he's getting his votes.
Oh, that's I think it's typical for left leaning politicians, right? I think
Yeah, look,
you guys have a left leaning. Is this Albo is left leaning, right?
yeah, I try not to talk too much politics because I'm not one to understand politics.
Yeah.
Like, as I said,
So what happens typically?
I'm just getting into it.
The left leaning views they tend to, it's like carrots and sticks. They tend to dangle immigration, hoping that if migrants come in, you know, just like what Rosie is doing. So they believe migrants will vote for them. Just sort of
Yep.
an appreciation for
Yeah.
granting their visa. But I think what quickly happens is that as a migrant, when you start getting into property, when you start opening businesses, then you start to face the realities of the economy and of life in general. And I think that's when the views start to shift. So I think that's probably what is happening. Flood bring people in, hoping that once they all get residency, then they will vote for is it Labour or what's the party?
Labour.
Yeah. So Labour, puts itself forward as a people's like a party for the masses, for the workers. But I'm a bit unsure if that is still really the case. But yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah. We'll see in the next election what's going to happen, I guess. But we've also got to see what a lot of people don't understand in the rest of the world. We have to look after our First Nations people, the traditional owners of this land before any white person came here. The Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people were here 65,000 plus years, oldest continuous living culture. You'd be shocked. If you go Google a lot of these things up in Alice Springs and Darwin and the outback of Australia, the way some of these people are living are worse than third world countries.
Exactly.
In a country
there
like
are movies
Australia.
about it, right?
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
Movies, yeah.
Yeah,
It's really bad.
And it's and people are going to hate me for saying it, but it's all about race. The Aboriginal people were here first because of their skin colour. They did terrible things to them, like they've done to the American Indians, and it was all about colonisation, I guess we can say. We'll leave it at that because it gets people too. Yeah, I have Aboriginal Torres Strait Islander in my family, but I also have European white. So I'm kind of stuck in the middle, as a lot of people are. But yeah, the government need to look after the traditional owners of this country first. And they're not. Little kids are getting abused. People are going without food, and it's just horrendous, the living conditions some of them have to live in. And the government are making so much money off taxes and this and that and pocketing money for themselves. And these people are going without. And I think that's a big talking point about the next election.
So is Pauline looking to improve the living conditions of the Aboriginals?
I do believe in one speech, but don't quote me on it. I do believe in one speech she said that it's appalling how our own people are living in such horrendous conditions, and yet we're bringing in thousands upon thousands of people from other countries and giving them housing, giving them health care. We need to look after our own first. So yeah, people think she's racist.
There's a template for this, right? If you see what's happening in the UK as well.
It's happening everywhere.
The
It's
UK
the UK.
is almost overrun.
Exactly right, it is. And you've got places like Scotland and Ireland. They're having a lot of problems too with migration.
Yeah, and this there's this grape gang as well in that they were looking into in the UK.
Yeah, I've got some friends in the UK that told me sent some horrible stories about what's been happening there.
The major thing is they know the people doing that. They know the tribes. You
Yes,
understand? That are doing
they
that. They
know where they're
know. You
from.
understand? Not that they don't know. But they are not channeling their energy where legal migrants are. Legal migrants that are not that they're not entitled to benefit. They pay taxes. They pay insurance. Do you understand? But they are not channeling their anger where legal migrants are. Still yet, more illegal migrants are still entering in thousands every blessed day. Do you understand? I don't know. Can you see where the country is going? They know what is happening. The home office secretary, she knows everything. Do you get the former prime minister knows everything? But I don't know. It seems they don't have the power to follow those people up. They really know what the problem of the country is. Do you understand? You understand? But you come to attack a legal migrant that pay taxes, that doesn't live in a council house, that pay insurance, that is not entitled to benefit. I don't know how the legal migrants are the problems of the UK.
Yeah, yeah.
Look, I'm not going to touch on that subject. All I know is that, since illegal migrants have been going into the UK, there's been a lot of young girls and women, things happening to them. I mean, we all should feel safe to walk around in any country we're in, especially in our own country.
Exactly.
And people don't see the crime happening in Australia. Like, there's a lot of terrible crime happening in Australia. I'm not saying
Like
all
in Melbourne, right?
immigrants.
Melbourne is like a
Yeah,
disaster,
yeah. I think when COVID hit Melbourne, they had complete lockdown of that whole state, Victoria. Like they were like prisoners in their own homes. But yeah, Melbourne is pretty bad.
Melbourne is was hit. So many knife attacks, so many, yeah.
Yeah, there was just one. Was it yesterday? I think of a 10-year-old boy.
Nice job
And
controlling this game.
and the mother stepped in, and they attacked her. It was outside a police station. Makes you wonder. But yeah, everyone's got the right to feel safe. Who's sending all the gifts? Oh,
Thanks, Esther. Yeah, I think if you don't have a controlled migration, then you're going to run into problems.
yeah, and that's all we need to start from here. Well, that's one of my first points is the migration. Everyone thinks that Pauline Hanson is racist and we want to get rid of all migrants. It's not the case. We have detention centres that are full of, I have to say, criminals. Most of them have spent time in prisons and they don't want to go back to their country. So the taxpayer is paying them, and it costs millions of dollars each year for each detention centre. You go to a country and you commit a crime, a bad crime, you should be deported. That's the way I look at it.
Exactly. Yep.
You've got people in detention centres that can't go back to their country because they face some pretty harsh punishment if they go back, possibly even being unalived, Then we could keep these people here. I mean, you couldn't force people to go back to something like that. But there is ways around to house people. The lack of housing, the lack of this. I mean, there's ways around it. The government don't want to fix things because they want to pocket all the money from things.
Yeah, they should just send them. I think Trump is sending people to them Congo, to Africa. I saw a video of a guy from Cuba who was complaining about that he was dropped off in an African country.
Yeah, yeah,
And the
but
guy
that's
was
crazy now. So that means Africa is now a dumping ground. When you deport people,
Uh,
foreigners from different people, you bring them to Africa. That's crazy. Can you see how these people are seeing Africa?
it is crazy.
Huh? It's
But
crazy.
why
I'm
would
telling you the
they?
honest truth.
Why were they dumped in Africa though? Why were they dumped in Congo?
so they signed this deal to take people to different countries.
Yeah.
So I think there was some Latin American countries as well. But yeah, they could just dump you anywhere.
America is doing too much, you understand? And that's what other countries are copying. Do you get? Yeah, America is they are really their own is too much, and the other countries now have started it. Do you get?
Yeah, that is crazy. To
Yeah.
dump someone just in a foreign country like that. That is crazy.
I'm telling you. Do you know that Australia have granted citizenship to those Iranian women that came for football? You understand that they didn't want to sing their national anthem. Do you know Australia have given them
Yeah.
citizenship
Yeah.
a few weeks ago? You
Yeah.
understand? Yeah.
Yep.
So that's how it's supposed to be. You know, give them either permanent residence or citizenship. Then send them to work. Give them work to work. Don't give them free house. Don't give them free food. When they work, they can pay for their houses. They can eat. They can do any other thing. Do you understand? Not by giving them free house or housing them or keeping them somewhere not to work. Allow them to work. Then they can pay for their houses. Do you understand? Then the locals, you can give the locals the free houses and not the immigrants. Do you
That's
understand?
exactly one of my points that
Yeah.
I'm putting to politicians now. That yeah, people like that are granted visas through other means like that, then yeah, that they can get a job, they can work, pay taxes and that, but they shouldn't be. Obviously, those women would have needed somewhere to live straight away. So they would have had to give them somewhere to live. And that would be just normal. But as soon as they get a job, they'll have to start paying rent and pay just like we do.
I think the problem is not even giving them somewhere to live. Some of these guys, they give them where to live, but there's no follow-up plan at all.
That's it. Yeah.
No monitoring, no nothing. Like they're just there chilling.
Yeah, that's it. There's no plans. Yep, they just put them into a place and that's it. And yeah.
And guess who is making money? Those hotel, the hotel management.
Yeah.
People in business. Those guys are cashing in. It's just like the COVID situation where people had to
It's
pay for expensive quarantine. During that period.
yeah, that it's just so sad how the world's become. I mean, Australia was, well, as we called it, the lucky country. It's, I've never seen a country this bad. This is the worst Prime Minister we've had, and this is the most immigrants we've taken in. And but there's been no infrastructure, there's been no building of homes, there's been no new hospitals built. We've still got the same 2 major hospitals in my state to cover 500,000-600,000 people. I mean, and then you're bringing thousands of immigrants in. I mean, what's going to happen? The healthcare is just going to go down the drain. Like, people aren't going to be able to get proper healthcare, which you can't anymore. And a lot of people, a lot of Australians are blaming the immigrants, saying it's your fault, it's your fault. But we can't point our finger at the people coming in here. It's not their fault. They didn't come here to mess up our health care and housing. The government told them that they can't come here and they want a better life. You can't blame them.
Real fair, I greet you.
Well,
You
yeah,
good?
okay.
What's good now?
That's not nice. Who said that?
No, it's Bams. They say real fair, I greet you. It was greeting somebody.
No, Bam.
I think she's
That
written
in
something in the
that
comments.
comments, that's just
Babs, I'm
absolutely
saying you should sit
nasty.
down. When you stand up, you're threatening us. It's not yet 2 hours, so sit down.
Oh,
Because
you
last
mean
standing up
me?
means it's time to go. Yes.
Let me see if it is 2 hours already. It's not. It's
So
1:10. It's not. So what is the update on Rosie now? Anyone? I hope Rosie is fine.
Nobody is saying anything about Rosie today, so we're just discussing politics.
Oh, okay. My own is I hope Rosie is fine. Nobody should just wish her
Looks like
bad.
I need to go to Australia to vote.
I have
Yeah.
an update.
Do,
Senate.
do, do they do
What's the
they
update?
allow
And
update on
citizens
who?
of New Zealand vote in Australia. It should
Did
be
they allow
allowed,
them?
right? It should be allowed.
Tina,
Yes.
did they allow citizens of Australia? I have an update. Okay, send it out as update on Rosie before we continue politics. Let's move to today's business. Please go ahead. Send it. Thank you, Esther. Apology, I'm just seeing all this. Malik,
Welcome.
Senate, if you are talking, you are muted. Oh, we can't hear you.
I type it
You typed
above.
it above.
Let's see. I have an update. What is the update? Who is this one? We got punished. Where? Answer of this thing and that announce. I don't know. I don't know that kind of prayer.
I love Mila for Christ. I think it's the one that went up to insult Rosie on her live, right? Last time.
No, it was it
Was it
Mila?
the one?
No, I don't think it was Mila.
Okay.
Nice.
Somebody saying big manipulator.
See David with Suto.
As
She,
if
she
it's
never
in
wished
presentation.
anything bad on anyone.
It looks like David is going to court to fight Rosie already.
Malik, I didn't see anything you typed on.
No, never did I.
Malik, we can't see what you typed to. Is it spiritual?
I don't know. Maybe when we get one person, just one person that Rosie, took to Australia, maybe we'll just stop. Because I want to believe what would be our plan, what
Oh,
would be
shit.
our focus since 2022 or so that he has been collecting people's money and there is none that have gone to Australia through her. So why would she still be canvassing? What if this if it didn't come out in 2026 that Rosie is a scammer? What would have been the fate of people? I can't just relate with all this kind of thing, because make it make sense. It's 2022 or 2023 that you have been collecting people's money, so you have backlogs of people that have not migrated, and you are still going online, and you were sending a message to someone that you need to do TikTok, small TikTok, because you are low on funds, you are low on cash, so you need to do small TikTok to bring in more money. As in, and this money are being collected. K, Eric, they are taking their share. on a daily basis.
Nice moves in the middle game. Want to see your best moments?
I don't know. I'm just hoping that this guy, last week, she has promised to give job to one lady and her husband and also help her family relocate. Vinci,
I would have messaged that lady and said, "Stay away from her. She's a scammer."
because, omo, I don't know. And I think she should be comfortable with the amount of money they are paying her in Australia now, rather than collecting people's funds here and there.
The retirement benefit.
Uh-huh. Is she not supposed to be, even if that money can buy the car she bought for her daughter, though? I understand that one.
I think she must have come as all those refugee or something. It's Italian refugee. Yeah, her ways are not Australian ways at all.
Oh, good. Didn't she think that this thing will boomerang someday?
There's nothing Australian about her at all. I mean, it just shows that she doesn't have that upbringing at all.
Do you know the capture she gave herself? Founder and chief executive manager, Mrs. Rose Martini, visionary founder of Rosie Consulting Pty Limited, established 4th March 2022, specializing in Australia and New Zealand opportunities. God.
Australia?
Oh,
What's
yeah,
what's she
Vinci.
on about?
She's Australian
Australia.
on the passport, but in terms of the
Australia.
upbringing, like she's too scamish. She thinks too scamish.
You know, even with your upbringing, I don't blame. I mean, people can have the worst upbringing. Doesn't mean to say you've got to turn out to be a terrible adult and scam people. You know right from wrong.
Hmm. Because I've experienced that with Asians as well. Like, there's no natural, like in Malaysia, most of them are pretty much very, very gentle, naive. They don't think of harming somebody naturally. It doesn't come to them, but except if they are influenced.
Yeah. Well, I guess anyone can be influenced, but it depends on the person. I mean, obviously, Rosie is
Rudy.
greedy. It
Yeah.
suits her better. She's greedy and wants to live the high life, but she wants to live. She doesn't want the money to live that life she wants to live, so she thinks of ways to get money. And scamming people is a way of doing it. She thought she'd get away with it, not paying tax and hiding everything, the payments, and doesn't matter what you do in life, you'll eventually get caught out if you're doing the wrong thing.
Yeah.
And you know what? The one thing that really used to annoy me about her when she talk about that she believes in God and God watches over and everything. She's such a liar.
That game didn't go
I
your
don't know.
way, but don't sweat it.
I don't know.
Let's review it together and
Yeah, she came up with all those things about being assaulted, blah blah blah. I mean, nobody is interested in all of those. Who? She's not on a podcast, right? If she was probably on a podcast and they were asking her about her history, how she was motivated to set up Rosie Consult and things like that, then it would have been fine. But you are here trying to sell, market your business, and then you are telling people about your sub stories. Nobody's interested.
Exactly right. If you've got a business and you're running a business, then run the business. People don't want to hear about your personal life. What you did, what you didn't do. She
And then
likes to.
we
She
discovered she
likes
was
to get.
living but the guy that was sort of the aggressor, right? Somebody she claimed is aggressive. I'm sure she's into all this con for a long time.
Well, I didn't even know that she was abused or any of that. Like, she never told me that.
Then why is she
And
still
I,
living with the guy? I thought people do everything to get away from their abuser.
well, they do. And she always used to say that, I won't say his name because I don't want to bring his name into anything. I don't know if he's in on it or what's going on. So, but she told me that it's her daughter's grandfather. And then she said to me about a week up before we stopped talking, she said, "Oh, it's her daughter's father." I said, "So it's your ex-husband?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "Why? I've got a question. It's probably none of my business. Why are you living together? Is it just easier for you guys to live together and pay the rent that way and whatever?" And she said, I'll tell you another time. And she didn't bother telling me anything, so. But I didn't know of any of her
She's probably
abuse.
collecting benefit and running, because this kind of persons, I think they cannot survive without running multiple scams. So
Well, yeah, you can collect benefits here in Australia, and you can live off the benefits if you're not a greedy person. You can
yeah,
live comfortably. I mean, I'm not a materialistic person, so I don't need to have a flash car. I don't need to have the newest this or the newest that or any materialistic things. I'm not like that. As long as I'm healthy and happy, that's just my main concern in life. And if I can help someone else out, then I'm not like Rosie, pretending that I've helped someone on. I haven't. You know, I heard
this
on
game
one
and
of her
leave regretting
lives,
moments.
she said to one guy, I don't know which part of Africa is in, but she said, "Can you get to Kenya where they have the eye
The favorite first
doctors
move
and
of
that?"
1972 world champion Bobby Fischer.
And I said to her, I said, "Are you talking about
Guard defense is one of the most
the
popular spots to
Australian
thwart and sets you up for a
guy
position.
that started this up in places in Africa?" And she said, "Yes." And I said, "Why don't we just raise money for him?" So she did one live, and she said the gifts that come in are going towards this gentleman's trip and his operation to go to the eye hospital in Kenya. And I'm thinking, like, she hardly gets any gifts. I'm thinking, why don't you have so much money, why don't you just pay for it for him then? So she promised that she would get him to that eye hospital and get the help he needed. And that really annoyed me that she would promise someone that.
My question basically, I have some couple of questions that is still, it still baffles me around Rosie's consult, you know, activities. One of it will be what exactly is our current business model? What does he, as in the business model? She should just be, is it recruitment, immigration assistance, migration consulting, or maybe probably all three combined? Because previously it is all three combined for me. If Jenny can be applying for visa without Omara, is it Amara or Omara? Now, now Jenny has been applying for visa for people. So what is the business model? And people are not certain or sure about that model. Correct. You remove David. What did David do? Consumption of substance. Wetin David cook? Ah God, remove David. David, abeg, wetin you do TikTok? Let me bring you back. So,
Is David doing camera down?
You are now able
I
to capture a
but
pawn
he didn't
and
do
win
anything
material out of
because
the
this
follow
TikTok at
objectives.
time, their AI just dey misbehave.
Picking that pawn will win
Can you
material for
imagine?
you
Say
from
their
the follow
AI do
objectives.
very crazy. I just put my hand for
Takes
my job. They think, they look what's in
clearly
I then
captured.
they say they consume item.
Decide to avoid
God.
mistakes in the opening.
They
Ah,
That's
are,
one of
they
your
are,
omo.
strong suits.
I be then the AI they see this
A clear recapture.
mic. If they see the mic like saying a
Takes
cigar.
a clear
The AI
result
know
of
they
avoiding
see
mistakes in
properly
the opening.
because
That's one
I
of your
know.
strong
Hey,
suits.
if they see this my microphone where they my headset, if they say I'm like saying a cigar, now they smoke. They say
David
ah.
they
Maybe
do camera down.
Oh jeez.
now so I dey
Oh,
work inside cold weather. You know, say in the morning if they go office, where they work, smoke they come out
smoke
from
go
your
to come
mouth.
off from my mouth.
They just say you are consuming something. They just they just restrict my live stream and say me okay now. But it's just they. I think it's the AI. It's not working perfectly. So I don't go check this read the column now. But I watch online reports. I know
Okay, you don't
people
check.
don't put stuff there. So I was thinking there will be a place where you can just upload all these evidence there, but I'm not so sure that the size they have will contain just one upload, and the upload is going to be huge. So their size is maximum of 10 MB for one upload. So they didn't even give room
Means
for
it's
more upload.
multiple reports then.
Yeah. It has to be multiple reports. But the problem is they didn't even mention how many reports will form one of the things that they will have to take seriously. They didn't mention that one. So people just be reporting and reporting and reporting.
Yeah, I think the more volume of the reports, the faster they will take action.
Mm. You go fear. Just they see screenshots here and there, they fly. They fly. Ah,
I think the sweetest was that refund. Ah man, that was so sweet.
yeah. Omo.
Which refund?
Ah.
Oh, somebody got the refund from their bank
Today.
today.
Let's because people have been getting refund. Yeah, people have been getting refund from the WhatsApp group. So people got today. So somebody got today, and you realize they still give them a token extra.
Mm-hmm.
For the stress,
Well,
for their
Yeah,
stress.
yeah, God, I see. That
I
one day.
I think I said it that let them not think that their money is gone. That they should report it. I know it. I
Yeah,
know already because even as it be like say, oh, Nigeria no get order, Nigeria no get order, and people no fit fraud you again as long as say the transaction that you do na through bank, you transfer the money through bank. The person must do the work or him go refund you. because it gets some people for EFCC. Their work is just to retrieve fraudulent money. They just
My
that
brother,
one
na
are
lie
just their
you,
work.
na lie you. Anybody wey dey Nigeria wey give you a Globus Bank, my brother no pay you. And your money go,
Now,
nothing go happen. It's untraceable. Do you understand?
okay,
And they tell you, so I beg, you
Which
don't
kind
talk
bank
am.
be
that
that? Which
Globus,
one
that
be
Globus
Globus
Bank,
Bank?
Globus
The
Bank,
globe,
global
Rosa.
they are they are new
I bet
bank, but
when
it
that
doesn't.
bank
No,
new
the
bank
bank
wey no
maybe not
get
like six,
trace.
7 years. So the bank are very new bank.
Globus Bank.
Globus.
The
I
name
remember
sounds
when the
suspicious, sef.
is it Globus or Providus? There's Providus, there is Globus, right?
There's Providus.
Yeah, yeah,
There's
Globus, Globus. Yeah, but there is Providus also. But Globus,
Providus is
anybody will give you
different.
that
Yeah.
one, my brother, no pay. It's untraceable.
How
I,
come? How is it untraceable?
my brother is untraceable. Nothing like me, nothing like BVN. And they tell you the honest truth. You feel use
Is a
any
lie.
person name, and they tell you now.
Ah ah. And they dey Victoria Land. Aye. How now?
Wait,
They
all those first banks still there? First Bank,
ah. That one achieve now. They why they no go there?
Union
Uh,
Bank.
Union Bank still there. Yeah, Universal Trust Bank. Now you know they be like they don't merge with Union. Globus Bank. Why? So God, this Globus Bank. I know. I have someone that was using Globus Bank, but so no BVN. Wait, who be there? This thing? Let me check. And then they put audited financial statement up and down. Why would they not do BVN? Because I even see one small bank where they do now. Globus. I don't know for them. Does NZ Immigration accept the three banks? Providus, Globus, Optimus Bank. Well, me, I don't know what they accept to, but if the bank is I think some of these banks trade on the stock exchange market now. So they trade on the stock exchange market in as much as they are able to verify them. In as much as they are able to verify. So if that is the bank you use in Nigeria, maybe say you go to use that because of Dagbo. Now where people they get it should be that Dagbo. You go Dagbo stuff with one small bank. And we are very heavy with proof of fund there or more. They don't
Yeah, yeah. Now them that they use for proof of fund. You understand?
we are very
Yeah, now
heavy
them
here on
and
proof of
Canada now don't dictate them. So they bust them back to back.
fund. They go bust that bubble. Those Canada, eh?
I swear.
Some of these Dagbo proof of fund we enter
Yeah,
UK. You don't
yeah.
enter Canada. Canada,
Not at all.
you don't enter Canada. Canada just the client
No,
say
the thing enter Canada, but now later on they come the reason say which one be say everybody where they come with proof of fund at this particular bank say what's up. Now waiting make them begin the dig go come confirm say na double.
chai.
You understand? Yeah, I swear.
Kashi person they ask you question.
Waiting the person talk.
They say who be Kashi?
Kachi don't
Kashi
take
is
for
Kashi.
street too. Kachi don't take for street.
Kashi is Kashi now. We work with immigration advisor. We work with licensed lawyer, but we will not give you the licensed lawyer number now until you are a client. Who does all these things? Put the lawyer name that you work with out there because you want to do something shady. Put the lawyer's name out there. Let people contact them and confirm that, oh, do you work with Rosie before they pay you? So until I make payment before you give me, this is the lawyer that we are using. And if that lawyer is someone that is not registered, I can't get my refund because you already put a clause in the contract that there is no refund. As in, who does this wicked kind of contract? No refund is there. You are not giving me the full information until I make payment. How? No. I think they asked you make your own camera, Kachi. Yeah. Send it, Malik. Yeah.
Yeah, Bams, you saw the message, right?
Yeah. I saw it.
I
I
don't
just
know.
responded, right?
Okay,
Just
let
leave
me
the
see.
guy. Leave the guy alone. When the guy is ready, we come. Let me go and ask Wally what happened to the lady that wanted to come up today.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah, the person will say make I on camera. My brother, now my real profile be this. So if you go view my videos and my pictures, I know they hide them. I don't hide anything. You understand? So if you go view them, brother or sister.
but if Rosie come here, what are the questions that people think that they should ask Rosie? What kind of question do you think Rosie should be asked? Right?
Bams,
It took
Bams,
her
let her
Mm.
just come.
24
Just
hours
let her
to
come
bring
first. Don't worry.
questions out.
Just let her come.
What do you say?
Just
It took
let her
her
come
24
first.
hours to
You know
bring
my question.
questions. So she not going to even come. Now be the worst part.
Because she's here, so that she'll go and prepare her answer now. Me,
When she give me
I
question for
one of the uh,
prepare answer.
wait, the question she gave you to bring to this platform, was she the one that gave you all the questions that you were asking?
Yes, now.
Where did she get those questions
I
from?
did not even ask all though. I got tired. My brain was turning around. I had to stop.
Came with like, what
She
is
gave me
happening
about
today?
60 questions to ask.
60,
Mm-hmm.
and she has not answered one.
She didn't answer one, no.
The question people have been asking: how many overseas applicants have gotten job since she has been in business? Remember, Kay said none since 2022. Where they don't dey in this business. So since 2022, now I never get any success story, and you still they go live stream to go and scout for more victims. She go still go live stream today now, go and ask people come. Where are they coming to? Because she's asking for employer. I don't know. What is God? What does this employer sponsorship? What does it mean again? For people that are in, no, I think it's Tina that can answer this question. Tina is,
What can I answer?
what does employer sponsorship? What does it mean? Or job sponsorship to you?
Uh, employer sponsorship, job sponsorship. I don't know because I've never had to use any kind of services like that. But a job sponsorship isn't it where someone sponsors you, gives you a job on a sponsorship? I don't know.
More. Let her be doing pre-court appearance. Let her be gathering this because she needs to go and prepare all these answers. How many people don't come through her? If none had come through her from 2022, what is she still doing business for?
So that sponsorship, from
Mm,
what I understand, they need to find an employer, right? It's just like here now, accredited work employer. So they need to
I
find somebody that would say, hey, this person is coming to work for us, you know. But I think her problem, she doesn't have the there's no opening, there's no vacancy.
Eh,
So
Even these people, they don't collect money. They don't collect money to bring in people. You understand? Yeah. Those
exactly,
recruitment, they don't collect money. Okay, if they collect money and they didn't get you the job, what will happen? They don't even have business to do with you. They only have business with the company that has the opening.
But didn't she say she doesn't like when someone used to say to her, "Can I get a job?" and she on a sponsorship, she would say, "I don't want you working on a sponsorship job because most of your wages are going to go to your boss. Let me help you find a different job." That's what she'd tell them.
What does this one mean? What you just said now, I don't understand anything.
So, so she would say to a lot of people, when they'd say, "Oh, can you get me a job?" And she'd say, "Well, I can get you one through a sponsorship. But if you're on a sponsorship job, it means your employer will take a lot of your wages until you've paid off the sponsorship."
Okay. So if by what you are saying, that is more or less like workers' exploitation in New Zealand, yeah.
Right. So I don't understand that, excuse me, the sponsorship and all that with jobs, but that's what she'd tell people. And then they'd say, "Well, that's the only way I can get to Australia." And she'd say, "Well," excuse me, she'd say, "Well, they're going to take most of your wages. And then you're stuck with them for 5 years or whatever like that. You're not going to get health care and all that. So if I find you a job, then I can be your sponsor." She used to tell them she'd be a sponsor as well. She said she was sponsoring for like 5 or 6 people.
Good, good. Small, do you hear what she said? There's nothing
yeah,
Rosie
she
cannot
keeps
say.
claiming that that she knows people. She knows all the employers in Australia.
Oh,
So
she
any
knows it.
type of job you want, Rosie can give it to you.
She knows nothing, to be honest with you. She knows nothing. It's seriously, it's like a fairy tale story listening to her. The amount of lies that come out of her mouth.
More.
It's same with her cleaning business, Shimmer Shine. She registered that, made that up when I was still a moderator. Where's the cleaning business at? Where's all her workers that she's brought over to work for her? That's what she made the business for.
So, do you know about this cleaning business?
She registered it when I was still a moderator. But I didn't know she's not making a business. I thought she had all intentions of buying all this cleaning products and everything and actually employing people herself. That's what I thought she was going to do. Because, Rosie came across at first as being rich and, she had a lot of money and everything like that. And she'd always flaunt that, her car and this and that. But I thought she was going to have this cleaning company, buy all the cleaning equipment, because she was going to help me pay with a rent in a property. I'd have to have all the cleaning products at that property, so that would be the business address. And she'd employ people from Africa to come over and work as cleaners. And I said, "So what do you mean? They're going to be coming to where I live?" She said, "Yeah, they'll be coming there every day to collect the cleaning products and things." That's what she said. So she had it all worked out in her head, but she just didn't go through with it.
So if she's gonna be paying people on the cleaning stuff, where would she get the money from, though?
I don't know, because it's pretty expensive to get cleaners. That's pretty good money, actually, cleaners.
Rosie, Rosie.
Rosie Consult. Rosie Consult. That's about it. Maybe she should put that up on her profile. It suits her.
Because it's just so funny that she knows everyone, and we've not even confirmed how many employers are even working with her.
When I first saw her webpage that Kay did, I was quite shocked. I mean, at first I thought, Kay did a good job. I don't know how to do anything on web pages. I'm really dumb when it comes to that. But I thought he'd done a really good job of it. But then I was looking at the people and I'm thinking, who are these people working with her? I don't know who they are. And then the following week, after we had this big fallout and she blocked me from everything, she changed her webpage and she had all these other people, these fake people that don't even work with her. I reported the web page and saying it's all fake and everything like that, but I guess a lot of people use AI and fake things now.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't be allowed to try and lure people into buying your product or whatever you're selling.
Mm. Well, it's just pretty much. So if you Tina become like the moderator for her back then, did you bring people in? Did that page grew because of you as a moderator?
Can you repeat that, sorry?
Did a page, Rosie's page, did that page grow before because of you, right? Back then.
I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. I think there was only a couple of moderators there.
Mm.
Kay was one, I was one. There's another Aussie, a few Aussie women, I think. But when I first started being a moderator, there was quite a lot of people coming through the page, but it did get more and more. Like, I kind of got tired of sitting on the phone for 3 or 4 hours with her, and she'd do it constantly, and then she'd say to me,
Thank you.
I'd have to answer everyone in the chat, and then I just couldn't keep up with everyone.
So the reason why I was, go ahead.
No.
So I said the reason why I was asking was the fact that, seeing you here with your picture or something, some folks will always want to come through and say, okay, oh, this is a fine lady. Let me just come to the platform because of this person.
No, I got a lot of people coming into the chat. I didn't have that picture up. I had a different picture
at the time. Okay.
Yep, and I remember Rosie saying not long after I became mod, she brought me up to the box just before she was going to leave for the night, and she said, "Oh wow, you get a lot of men in your inbox with a photo like that." And I'm thinking, who says that? Like, what do you mean I get a lot of men in my inbox because of my photo? Like, what are you saying? Like, it bothered her, and I'm thinking, well, yeah, like, I get a lot of DMs, but I just ignore people.
Mm.
And I had to get her to say on her live, stop, people, please stop harassing my moderators.
Mm.
Tina's not a part of the business at all. She's just a moderator. So don't ask her questions because you'll get blocked. But they'd still get into my inbox and ask, can you help me get a visa? Can you do this? Can you do that? I'd ignore them. And then when I knew that I had a feeling that she's just scamming people, I was warning them. I was getting in everyone's inbox saying, just copy pasting in people's inboxes saying that she's a scammer. Rosie is jealous. I don't know what of. I think she's jealous of everyone.
So somebody was saying Rosie was jealous of you, right?
Yeah. I don't know why she'd be jealous of me, because she's the one with all the African boyfriends. I
Maybe
never
she.
had any to do with any of them. I sent 2 of my close friends to her. Is Rosie meant to be coming onto the live or something, is she? Rosie wanted my boyfriend. That's funny. Sorry, Bill. It's funny, but it's not.
Wow. Bams, I saw something interesting. Rosie wanted my boyfriend.
How now? Bear.
I
Wow.
gave him to her.
I bet bring Bell come up because maybe she just us.
Yeah, I've said this before on the live.
Really?
I said it the other day.
Yeah, I remember you saying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This crazy woman.
She did it to a close friend of mine from Nigeria. She thought we had something going, me and this guy, but we'd known each other for a long time, but he wanted more, but we weren't in a relationship. And she tried to do the same with him too.
Yeah.
And she called him because I got him to do his CV and all that. And I thought maybe he'd have a better chance because he knows me and I know her, sort of thing. And she took advantage of the information and called him and said, "What are you doing talking to Tina?" And he was a bit confused. And he just ended the call and he called me and he said, what's Rosie on about? I said, "I don't know. What's happening?" He said, "She keeps calling me. She's calling me now." I said, "Answer the phone to what she says. Just record it." And he come back and he said, "She just abused me and said, I'm in the way of your friendship with her and I'm trying to steal your money." And I don't know what else she said. She made up all this BS.
Yeah.
And she abused him.
Yeah.
And
Same.
I just apologised to him and I said, "I'm sorry, I didn't know she'd do that." But she come back to me and she said, "Oh no, he was saying that you were lying about me and you were doing this." And it's like, I know who I believe. And it ain't Rosie.
Yeah, exactly. She wanted an apology before, like, she took forever to do this CV. And they got into an argument with her about it, my partner. And, he's like, I paid you for a service and you haven't delivered. You said it's going to be 2 to 3 weeks. It's been months. And, you know, he got really upset with her and she demanded an apology from him, or she wasn't going to do any CV. And he wasn't having it. So she ended up, he gave her a deadline. He said, look, if I don't get a CV within like 48 hours, blah, 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 blah. And, you know, and she ended up doing it, but it was just quick and it was rubbish. And it was basically just the information that she got from me.
Yeah.
She used just the same information. It was, and she goes, and her excuse was, well, you just wanted it in you know, in this short time. So, and then she put up a picture of him, so unprofessional picture of him with a cap that doesn't really look professional for a CV. And, you know, we stated that to her, and she quickly changed it to a much better photo, but no idea of what she was doing.
Well, obviously, because
Yeah,
you know that, you know, it's like putting pictures up, it's like they've got to look professional.
yeah. And you'd think you'd know that being a business, a person who, and I've worked for a consulting agency here before, and I used to do resumes myself before for people for a
Yep.
consulting agency. But she has no idea. No idea.
No, she didn't seem to kind of know what she was doing. I mean, some of the resumes, like she quickly showed it on live, not, you know, the person's name or anything. I'm thinking they look like the templates that I saw on Google that I could
Exactly.
do.
Yeah, exactly.
I could do those. Like,
And yeah, because
if
she
people
said,
can do them themselves, they don't need to pay for it.
because she made it out like, you know, she knows what employers are looking for. It's to
Of
their
course she does.
standard. It's this and that. And it's just crazy. Like, it was just all lies.
Everything that comes out of her mouth is a lie, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's did she help your boyfriend or partner or
No,
husband, whatever? She didn't.
no, she
Right.
just, yeah, no, she, you know, she put us into groups. She put me into a group. Then she had to take me out of the group for, you know, because I couldn't know anything. I know.
Groups, WhatsApp
Yes.
numbers, her private phone number, her other number,
Yeah,
another WhatsApp group, and
yeah, and if you pay this, you'd be in the VIP group. VIP.
oh, it's funny.
Yeah,
And if
yeah,
you send a little smiling emoji, she'll get back to you later tonight.
exactly. Yeah, and once I came back into her life because she never responded to me. And I said, oh, I've been waiting for your response. She goes, oh, I remember you now. Can you just put this emoji and you'll come right up the top? And I'm like, okay. She's like,
So
oh, I've got so
professional.
many people messaging me. And like, and I was thinking, how does she, no, you know, here are people complaining that you're taking so long to, you know, to do what you do. Why are you taking up more people?
Exactly. I mean, I don't know about running a business. I'm just
It's just
a sole
overwhelming
trader.
yourself.
So, yeah, you'd only take on so many and get them out of the way with
Exactly.
first.
So that's another red flag, you know, that it's impossible and all you want is money and then goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I got too many people sending me messages saying, when am I getting my visa and all this? And I just say, look, I don't know. I'm a moderator. That's it. But I paid her like 2 months ago, and it's like, okay, well, I'll let her know. And I just say to her, I've got people complaining. I've paid you, and you're not getting. And she just got really nasty with me.
Oh, yeah, she got nasty with me. But, like, she was conflicted because at one point she texted, oh, I love you. So, like, her conversations were so unprofessional. And I'm
They're so
thinking, why is
erratic.
this
Did you
woman
find?
telling me she's meant to be a businesswoman? She's telling me I love you. Like what? Like
I
this?
found her conversations very erratic.
Yeah.
Like she'd be telling me something, and I don't know. She'd jump from one thing, and then she'd miss some words out, and then go into something completely different. And I'm
Mm,
thinking, what is she talking about?
mm, exactly. Yeah. And sometimes she wouldn't make like sense, and even in her written messages,
Yeah,
and then she'll say, "Oh, sorry, I was using what do you call it? The voice, and it just picked up
no,
these
there's
other
something.
things from a live." And I'm like, "What? So
No,
you're
there's
on a
something
live and you're
strange.
sending a
Yep.
message?"
Yeah, no, there's something wasn't right about that because a lot of the
Yeah.
messages she sent me didn't make any sense at all.
Mm, yeah.
And then she sent me a big long message after me and Kate spoke when I told him what was going on. I don't know what she was on about.
Mm.
I actually saw one of the messages that he screenshot and sent me back, and it said, "I told Tina." This is what she said to Kay. "I told Tina that I was still with you," and she went into a rage. And I'm
Yeah.
thinking, okay, why would I go into a rage?
Mm.
See, the conversation I had with Rosie that I remember now before I told Kay is she said to me, messages on WhatsApp, she said, Kay is doing this, Kay is doing, he said he won't leave his wife and children. I
Oh
went,
wow.
okay. And I told him I'm not sharing him. So if he doesn't leave his wife and children, I don't want him. It's over, blah, blah, blah. And then she said, you realise he calls me names and calls me early hours in the morning, and I'm in bed crying because of what he's saying to me. I'm thinking,
Mm.
what? And I said, tell him to F off. No one
Yeah.
needs to put up with that. I mean, I've gone through DP all my life. And I said, no, that's not on. Give me his phone number. I already had it, and I said, I'll have a talk to him. She said, no, that makes it worse.
I
I
can
said,
just
no.
imagine the way she would be talking to him, because she wouldn't put up with that. She would say something.
Yeah, well, what got me after that is she sent a message. She sent
Mm.
a screenshot. And then at this time, I'd already been starting to message Kay saying, what's happening? Why am I being told this and that? 'Cause I never felt that Kay would be a bad person like that. And I went to get the screenshot because apparently she turned around and she said to me, Kay just locked me out of my bank account. And I'm thinking, why would he do that?
Mm.
And I said, you need to get rid of him. Get him out of your life, And I went to look at the screenshot and she took it. She removed it really quick. On WhatsApp, you've got so long and you can, as you know, you can delete it. And I said to Kay, she's just removed the screenshot, but it said that something about her bank account. It showed the amount. Wasn't much. And you locked her out of the bank account and stole all her money.
Wow.
And that's how I started telling Kay what she was saying. And then she sent a big message to me saying, oh, you're not allowed to betray people like that. That's against the law, what you're doing. And I'm not going to say what I said to her because the live will get taken down. Anyway, I called her and she didn't pick up. So I left it for like 2 hours and I called her and she answered. Geez, I gave her a mouthful.
Yeah.
She couldn't get a word in. And I told her, I said, if I don't take you down, someone else will. I guarantee you will get done for what you're doing. You're scamming people.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm glad that, this is all happening and she's, it's been made public now what she is.
Yeah, so am I. I mean, it's been going on too long.
It has. Like
And even
this
though
was in 24 when I dealt with her.
yeah, exactly. I mean, late 26 now. And even though I reported her to many different places and to the taxation and everything, I didn't have any proof. I didn't have any payment or anything like that. I had no one's names or anything like that. So
She's
now
got the
that everyone got together and sent stuff, they had to take it seriously, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's good now. People are getting their money back and
And the fact that someone got money back and got extra, that is telling me that she's paying the money back. Because if the banks have seized her accounts, and if the court have said that the money's got to go back to the customers, they're not going to add extra money.
yeah, if they find her accounts, yeah.
So I think she's doing it at the moment, and she's adding a bit of extra money, thinking, oh, people won't say anything else, then I'll get out of trouble.
She could be, yeah.
That's what I think. Could be wrong, but
It's possible.
yeah.
But I don't know, she doesn't have a conscience, but I don't know.
No, she doesn't. You're right about that. She doesn't. So my theory's probably just gone out the window then.
Yeah.
But yeah. But it's good to see people getting money back, and people aren't going to trust her anymore.
No. No, well,
What a wicked thing to do to people.
I know. Hi, Kim.
Hey guys, how you going?
Oh, hello. How are you?
I could be better. I've got a cold and flu and sore
Oh
throat and
no.
coughing. I'm on antibiotics.
Oh my god, keep it all to
Yeah, I've
yourself.
been like this for like 6 weeks and it's just gotten a bit worse. So,
I had COVID last month and it just wouldn't go.
yeah, I don't know. I haven't been tested. It's just taking forever to go.
That's not good. How's everybody else? Hope you are all well. Bam, Smalls, all too easy. Sinead,
Hey, we were missing
Rokart.
you. You came late to this jobless work.
We are
I know,
good. Thank
right?
you, Kim.
You good? That's good.
We miss you,
Oh, thank
and
you.
we love you. You know, Rosie always blow kiss. Mwah.
Hey, have you noticed, guys, that wasn't her account originally at 370k? It's down at 321.
No, I haven't noticed.
Oh, she's losing
She's
followers,
losing
is she?
people.
Yeah.
It's
I
good.
haven't seen her live for a
Has
while. Has anyone seen her live?
No.
the last live was the 24th because I went and checked on her profile before I come on here, and I clicked on the live and it said 24th of
Oh,
August.
so 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, she's losing her momentum.
I think she'd be panicking by
Oh,
now.
and she's talking a lot of rubbish. And
Does she talk any common sense ever? Like,
no, I know,
really?
but I mean, it's just getting worse now. It's just getting more obvious.
But
The
I
only
did
last
notice
couple
on
of
the last live that I visited, her narratives are changing. So all of a sudden she's talking about sending people links to educate them to do their English testing before they do it. And definitely not talking about visas whatsoever until she gets them on WhatsApp, right?
yeah.
Very cunning.
When she was on a live one night, she was saying about getting English tests done. She'd only say it to certain people. I'm terrible. I can't understand people's accents, so I'm always asking them to repeat themselves. But she said to this person, "I can't understand a word you're saying," but she was answering him, and I'm thinking, "Well, I can understand him." And anyway, she said, "You need to do this test." And because I was in the box, I turned my mic on. I said, "I can help you out with that. There's a guy in Australia that's from, I don't know where he's from, Turkey or somewhere like that. Anyway, he's an Australian citizen. He does free tests, free online, and helps you." And Rosie said no, and she dropped me straight out of the box.
I did notice that Benny G was at the last live. Good old Benny.
Oh.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know, he's a dude that hangs around her.
One of her boyfriend?
Treats everybody like garbage, so I don't know why they hang around.
Okay,
Wrapping
Bams.
up. I've come
Yeah.
near the end of it, have I? Sorry.
Yeah, it's
Mm.
actually at the end. So we want to maintain it 2 hours, and then we'll be off. Maybe Friday we might want to take a bit of more longer time,
So
but
that guy
two
never
hours.
came.
Yeah. The guy is not available today, so he
Oh,
has sent a message. So, but the guy should be here maybe probably tomorrow. The guy that said he paid 10,000, Australian
wow.
dollars. Yeah. So
That's a
tomorrow.
lot.
Yeah. And the bitter truth there is the fact that the guy has been deported from Qatar to Ghana.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he was trying, according to him, he was trying to use Rosie to migrate to Australia just before his visa will expire. But Rosie apparently from him collected the money and nothing was forthcoming. But we need to still confirm that he was deported actually. So we are actually just speaking with the guy and trying to cool him down because of his mental state as well.
mm,
So, but speaking about Rosie, talking about Rosie for him stresses him.
Yeah.
So, but
yeah.
it is what it is. So, no worries. Thank you very much, everyone. Glad that we can also join today.
You d-
Tomorrow will be day 50. Hopefully, in 50 days, we'll be able to get one person. We have not seen one today, just one. As in, it's somehow crazy that since 2022, there won't be one person that will come and give, good testimony about, okay, Rosie helped me to get a job in Australia. And whereas some people are still going to be paying today, some people will be paying yesterday, some people are still paying in August for that journey that can take them eternity. So only God knows when they will stop journeying because they are on a journey of no return. Apparently, people that have paid. So thank God that some people are returning by themselves now trying to withdraw the services that she had promised them, hopefully. And also is a very good, fantastic information today. We had someone that has also gotten back his refund, and this person got his refund with some extra fee, like £120 or so on that refund, maybe as a thank you or for your stress or something. But it's actually good news for us that people have been getting refund. Just like last week or so, we have somebody also that got his own refund also from, is it from Dubai now or something? Yeah, so we've been having people get refund. So, and it is a good thing. So for people that want their refund, kindly just, reach out to Stripe and also reach out to your bank. So majorly Stripe might also direct you to your bank, and from your bank there will be investigation. All you just need to do is have all evidence that a service was not rendered. So if you have all those evidence, just put it together. Just make sure that you are sincere about it. No lies, nothing added, nothing subtracted, but present your case properly. You pay for this service, one, two, three, four services, and these services were not provided, and it was false hope. All those kind of things, we put it together, just submit it, and then wait for the time frame that they have for them to give a charge back. But lo and behold, people are getting their refund. We have somebody that paid last year and the person got a refund. So it's not even about when you pay, it's about you being proactive about it and then going back to them and then writing an email, send a mail. There's someone that we've been going back and forth with now. They've been sending mail, okay, can you respond again, respond. And this is all from the bank perspective now. But I'm sure Stripe will also give the bank instruction, banks and also Stripe, they are working hand in hand now. So pretty much, thank you very much, everyone. We'll go tomorrow again, but there is, light at the end of the tunnel. We are actually seeing, some green light, and hopefully, we don't know what will happen to Rosie, but for those of us that are in Australia, please do check on Rosie. We also want Rosie to be in good health when all these things will happen. So we don't want anything. Nobody should wish Rosie anything bad luck or something. She should be fine. Nobody should die at any point in time. Please, mental health for Otweze, Kim, Bell, Tina, you guys should go and reach out to her and calm her down. She should not stress herself so that she can
I
have
totally
energy.
agree with you. I totally
You
agree with
really
you,
want me to
Mr.
go there?
Mental But
Really?
I'm
You
not,
need to, you
not
need,
going to ask her.
something should not happen to Rosie. I beg. She
Brother,
should
I'm
be fine.
telling
She
you,
should,
don't bring
she
him
should,
in here.
she should be fine.
Please.
So that because somebody will say, this thing will happen to Rosie. I'm like, no, nothing
Thanks.
should happen to Rosie. Yeah.
Thanks, please. I'm busy watching the grass grow.
That's serious. So, but then,
People's mental health is important, okay? But
yeah.
if you're going to bring this, on yourself, and you've got to think of all the mental health of all the people she scammed.
Yeah, but at least she should be fine to refund, right? She should be fine to refund the money that she
You
has
care about
collected.
She's
their
going to have
mental
to go.
health.
She's
Please.
going to have to go out and get a job to refund everyone.
Really?
I reckon.
Are you saying she doesn't have money like stack up from these people she has collected money from that she
Don't
can
know.
just use to refund?
She likes to spend money. I know that.
That fingernails, acrylic
Oh yeah,
nails,
the
huh?
fingernails, the hair, the staying in a hotel motel
Oh,
just
oh,
up the road from where she lives. What do you need
oh.
to do that?
Whoa. Okay. Yeah. But my bone of contention is she should just be fine. I don't want anything to happen to her. God will protect her for us. God will be with her, and then she will face the music in good faith and in good
Yeah.
health. So that's just the thing. All right. Thank you very much, everyone. See, yeah, everyone, and see you in Adelaide.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Adelaide. Say it again.
Adelaide.
Adelaide.
Hey, yeah, see you in
Adelaide.
Adelaide. Yeah,
Who's going
Adelaide.
to Adelaide? Who's going to Adelaide?
Ah, okay.